Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a full makeup foundation makeup routine. So it's full coverage, but yeah, you could just make this very simple with less eyeshadow, but I wanted to go all out with kind of fall inspired eyeshadow. But yeah, I am such a full coverage girl, so I'm either like with no makeup or just full coverage. So yeah, this is full coverage glam kind of look, and this is just my go-to makeup routine, especially now in the fall time. So yeah, if you want to know my tips and tricks on what I do and everything, please do not forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and yeah, please turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so every time I upload you're notified. Then let's just get to the video. Alright, so I did this eye off camera, and now I'm just gonna work on this eye. So for today's palettes, I use two of them. I used the Morphe Jaclyn Hill one, the Vault Collection, the Dark Magic one, and then the James Charles Morphe one. So I use these two for today's look. I'm not gonna really go in depth because I'm mostly focusing on the face, the skin, and all that. I'm gonna go with the Morphe James Charles one and then use this shade right here, this transition shade. So I'm just gonna blend. I'm using my M441 Morphe brush, and then I just blend circular motion at first, so it helps me. And then I do windshield wiper motions to get all over the crease, and then I do like circular motions. So I basically go like back and forth. I'm just gonna kind of blend out the excess, whatever's left over, just wing it out very softly. This look is so simple, like. Alright, now I'm gonna go with the Jaclyn Morphe one. I'm gonna use the shade Potion, this one right here, on this Morphe R39 brush, and I'm just gonna pack that on the lid and then work my way up. I'm keeping it lower than the other color because I don't want it to like be too high. Same steps, circular motions and windshield wiper motions. Then I was just packing, like I'm taking a little bit and just like packing it all over the lid and then blending upwards. And just taking the leftover and winging it out. Now to get more in depth, I'm going to use the Morphe M506 brush. Use the same shade. And just do the same steps. It's just all about building and blending, and you get an effortless eyeshadow. Alright, so now I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to use the white shade from the James Charles palette, this one right here. I'm going to grab some and then just set the concealer. And now, back to the James Charles palettes again. I'm going to use this shade right here. It's like a copper shimmer shade. I kind of tap into it on this Morphe M124 brush. It's a flat brush. This is this a little bit fallout. I like to spray the brush. Then I'm gonna do this and then just pack it on. Since I like to grab my finger, I feel like the finger's always better. Yeah. Just gonna blend a little bit with the brush. I'm gonna grab some of the Heavy Metal glitter by Urban Decay in the shade Glam Rock. I love these glitters so much. I'm just gonna tap over a little bit of the shimmer shade. So for primer, I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've been loving this for like the longest already. I love this primer. It's just very hydrating and glowy under your makeup. I also like to, I've been either using the Milk makeup lately or the Too Faced Hangover replenishing spray. I've been loving this one a lot lately too. You can use this as a primer and setting spray. I've been loving this because it looks so glowy and hydrating underneath the makeup and just, I don't know. So I'm going to spray that as well. Now you don't have to do both steps. I choose to because I'm the extra, but you could use either or. Doesn't matter. That spray is so powerful. Like, it just feels so cooling and refreshing. I just like my skin to be, especially when I'm going for like a full coverage look, I like my skin to be more like just extra hydrating, extra nice, especially if I go out and stuff. So yeah, now my primer is just tacky and I like the way it feels because my foundation is just gonna grab onto the primer and just gonna last longer, which I prefer. So it's just, I feel my skin just feels like very tacky, not sticky, but just like wow. Alright, so for foundation, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I've been loving this lately. So I'm in the shade 240N, which is a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it's okay because I'm pale. So I use like 2 pumps. And since I want like extra coverage today, I'm gonna go with the Morphe Y6 brush. And just work my way up. I just tap it and I blend it. This foundation is already a luminous foundation, so it already has like that nice glow within, but I'm extra, so. But I just like to prep my skin extra, you know, so. And since I am using a brush, I do prefer like the primers I use, especially because a brush, I prefer a brush more for like if you have oily skin, because for dry skin I just feel like it for dry skin I feel like it makes it even more drying because it clings more to the dry spots. So sometimes I do prefer like a beauty sponge for foundation if you do have like really dry skin. But that's why I prep my skin so much when I blend my foundation with a brush, because it kind of helps the dryness because I do have dry skin. So it does have streak marks. I like to go blend my foundation after with a sponge very lightly. I'm just gonna spray my Too Faced spray. Just tap it a little bit. I don't want it too wet. And then I just very lightly. Right, and plus, is this foundation is a medium coverage, but you could kind of build it up to full, I think. It's not really full, but it's medium. So that's why I especially like a brush, because I like the extra coverage. Alright, so for concealer, I'm going to use the Morphe Fluidity Concealer. I've been liking this concealer a lot lately. So I'm the shade C215. How much is perfect? A little bit goes a long way, so. Matte concealer. I like to spray my sponge again. A little bit, tap it, because I tap a little bit and then just blend. Just gonna spray a little bit more. I just do it very lightly, the sponge. I like to blend very lightly because I don't want to take away too much coverage from the concealer. And then I just go back and forth underneath the eyes, so won't be any creasing. And then I just blend very lightly. Then I like to see like upwards in the mirror just to see if it's good. I'm just gonna highlight the rest of my face. Alright, so this step now, I like to spray again before I apply any powders because it just melts everything in and it won't look as dry when I apply powders because I do have dry skin, so it kind of helps that. So I'm going to spray again with my Too Faced Hangover one. It's important just to set between steps of your makeup because like I said, it helps just melt in everything and it looks more natural, less drying. That spray is so powerful. Like if you guys purchase it already have it, like oh my god. Alright, now I'm gonna go with the powders. So I'm gonna mix two of them. The Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder and then the Lancome Absolute powder. This is the shade Pearl, which is kind of like, it's gonna look like a little bit white on me. But I like this powder because it's radiant. I got this from Jaclyn Hill, of course. But I honestly mixed these powders before she did. I remember when I mixed it in one video just to try it. And then I see like afterwards she put a video that she mixed it. I was like, wow, great minds think alike. But I'm gonna mix those two because I don't want to use them alone. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Lancome. It's a little bit, and then the Hourglass one. I'm just gonna and then for the under eyes, I'm just gonna set with the Hourglass one. And then I'm just setting the rest of my face with the Lancome and Hourglass together. It's just gonna leave a nice and radiant, kind of like satin but yet dewy finish, not mattifying, which I'm in for. So my face is set, and I'm just gonna bronze it up. So I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I love the bronzer in this. It's just like not too dark, not too warm. It's just the right bronzer for me. Like the middle one I use only because the other ones are too dark. But I don't know, I just like this bronzer a lot. It just blends easily. Alright, so I just baked a little bit with the Cover FX powder. I just like to bake just to like make, I don't know, especially I just like to bake on the eyes and like here, just to have my contour a little bit more you know, a little bit more sharp, and then here just to like first like for any eyeshadow that falls out from the under eyes, and just I don't know, to make it last longer there. You know, I'm gonna do the under eyes. Hold up. Alright, so I'm gonna use the green shade I used before on the Morphe M432 brush. I'm just gonna get real close to the lash line and blend down. I love this green shadow. It's like, I don't know, I just really like it. Then I'm gonna little like smoke it out with the other shade I used, the first transition shade. Alright, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera. Probably lashes. I'm gonna see. I'll be right back. I figured I'll do my lashes on camera. The lashes I'm gonna use is from Tarte. I've been loving these lately. It's the Style Girl Boss. So I like these lashes because they're not too dramatic, but they're very pretty and like flirty. They're very like wispy. Like I don't know how to explain lashes to be honest, but I don't know. It's just so pretty. Trying to focus it. It's like this. I like that it's little in the ends and then it just goes longer in the ends because I just like that look. Like just basically with lashes, kind of simple. Like just grab lash glue and then I just put it like, you see, like I just put like the lash glue like in the end, sort of in the middle towards like the end part, and then wait for it to dry for 5 minutes. Then put it. That's it. basically everything's done. Alright, so for blush, I'm going to be using the Becca Flower Child one. I love this blush. If you're looking for like a pinkish blush, you want to look like girly and flirty, I prefer this blush because it's very nice. It's very pigmented too. Alright, so now I'm just going to set my face. Also with the Hangover setting spray. Alright, so for highlight, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Loose Highlights. Just grab a little bit because a little bit goes a long way. For the final steps, I just do sometimes whatever liner on the waterline, mascara, and lipstick, and I'll be right back just to show the lipstick. Alright, so I apply my lip liner real quick. Alright, so I use my go-to lip liner, my Maybelline lip liner in the shade 130 Dusty Rose. I apply that. Then I'm gonna apply the Jaclyn Hill lipstick in the shade Nude AF, like in the center. I'm just gonna grab some on my finger. I don't want too much. It's very pigmented. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy, learn some tips and tricks. This is just kind of my go-to makeup look, plus it's full coverage, which I like, and I just do this all the time. But anyways, please do not forget to subscribe, give the video a big thumbs up for more videos like this, and turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so every time I upload you're notified. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.